Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dangeles, and welcome back to Survival Island Season 4. This is episode 30. That spider really just completely blew my intro. Do you guys hear this loud-ass spider just screaming in the background in my basement somewhere? I swear, this is one of the major problems with this house, is there's so many nooks and crannies and dark spaces where these mobs can spawn. I guarantee there's like a spider nest the size of the one in the freaking woods at Hogwarts, bigger than that on the other side of this wall. But anyway, my intro. Back to the intro. Welcome back to episode 32, guys, of Survival Island Season 4. I'm back again on the island today. And today I want to continue to do some building, kind of leading up to the finale of the series. So we're going to be ending the series on episode 35. And since today's episode 32, we've got a couple more episodes left. And today's episode is going to be spent doing some building. I'm going to be working on something up in the mountains. I've actually gathered all the materials that I'm going to need for it. Once we get up there, I'll show you guys a few more things and talk about a couple other things relating to the build that I'm going to be doing today. But yeah, we're going to be using some quartz, some stone, a couple other miscellaneous blocks mixed in there. And real quick though, guys, I want to show you guys the update on the wheat field here. So I spent like another hour or so just gathering seeds and placing down wheat and kind of turning it and stuff like that. And not all of it's actually fully grown in just yet, so maybe this wasn't the best time to show it, but it's getting there. And this is a lot of wheat. I mean, just this took like almost 2 hours to do. So I was actually going to like cover this whole area as well and maybe like up the hill a little bit, but I don't even know if I'm going to do that at this point because it's just so much work. So it does really add a nice effect to the backyard though. On the other side of the river from the house, you know, we have the vineyards, which don't have any use for survival. And then we have the wheat, which also looks good, does have a use for survival. So I think this whole area turned out very nice. But anyway, getting back to today's topic, the build that I'm going to be working on today, I'm actually going to go up the mountain a little bit, go over the bridge, up the two bridges to go up the river. I'm going to go past Wags Boy's house, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be working on. So I'll meet you there. All right, guys, so we're going past Wags Boy's baseball field that he's building, and we're actually going to be going off in the distance there a little bit. And you guys are going to notice my 10,000 steps to the throat of the world. Now, we're not actually playing Skyrim here, but we got a little bit of inspiration from that game here in Minecraft. So as you can see, we have some steps going all the way up. And whoa, what the heck? There's a creeper right there. We're going to have to take care of him. And we're going to be building something up on the top of the mountain. So let's go ahead and start our ascent. Real quick, though, let me actually grab my bow, my super bow, which I need to use more. Get rid of this creeper here. I ain't about to deal with this nonsense. There we go. I was about to say, don't make me shoot again. But basically, I built the staircase already because, you know, I felt like it was going to take a long time to do. It's a mixture of cobblestone and andesite, as well as some stone brick stairs. And it kind of just goes up the side of the mountain all the way up to the summit. And so we're going to go up there. And as you guys can see a little bit in the distance already, I've already gotten started on the monument that I'm going to be building today. So it's been a tradition on Survival Island to make a monument, whether it be at the end of the season. It doesn't really matter when we build it. To commemorate the accomplishments of the season. So I'm going to be doing that again this time around for Season 4. Those accomplishments include killing the Ender Dragon, conquering the End City, killing the Wither, which we haven't done yet, and then kill the Guardian. So the Elder Guardians, I guess the multiple Elder Guardians that you'd find in the Ocean Monument. But we already have something like this already built by Anthony, or Phantom Halcyon. He built it really early in the season. I was actually planning on doing something like this, but after he built it, I decided to put my idea on delay a little bit. Because I just keep falling on I just keep falling off this thing. I don't know why I can't stay on it, but I decided to put my idea on delay a little bit just because you know, he had built something already, so we didn't really need it. But I still wanted to keep with the tradition of Survival Island since we've been doing this since Season 2, and this one is actually really similar to the build that we did on Season 2 in terms of its design. As you can see, I've already started on it a little bit. I actually did record this building here, but my file didn't save, so unfortunately, you guys are not going to see that part of it, but it only took like 15 minutes to do this, so you didn't miss too much. It's basically just kind of a little circle square thing of some quartz, and I'm going to be finishing it today, hopefully, and starting to put together the monument. So let's go ahead and continue with it. And I'm going to start off with some black stained glass. I actually have most of the materials I think I'm going to need. The obsidian, the endstone bricks, the prismarine, and the netherrack will come into play in just a bit. But I'm going to start off with some black stained glass, and I'm actually going to go ahead and place it in some sort of formation around here. I think I'm going to do like maybe 5 blocks like that. I think I'm going to do maybe 7. I'm not sure yet. I do have an idea for what I want to do with this build in my head already, so hopefully I can just kind of follow that and come up with something cool here. I'm hoping it's going to be pretty similar. I'm hoping to the season, the monument that we built from season 2. So if you guys remember that back in the day, is this Silk Touch? Oh, okay, sweet. I still do have my Silk Touch pickaxe. I was gonna say, I was like, I definitely still have that thing. But anyway, it's gonna be similar to the monument we built back in season 2. So it's kind of like a quartz build up in the clouds, up at the top of the mountain, the highest point. Oh, by the way, this is not the highest point of the island. This particular seed, there's higher points, but I thought this was an appropriate area since it's actually relatively centrally located. It's about a 2-minute walk from my mansion all the way up here, and then the village, I believe, is just like right over the side of that hill, so not that far away either. I just wanted to build it centrally located. This is right around the center of the island, about, not quite, but it's around there. I haven't finished the map board yet. I don't know if I'm ever going to finish it, because that's not easy to create that map board, to say the least. So we'll see if I ever get it done. But anyway, we have something like this to start. What I think I'm going to do actually now is make a few more of these pillared quartz blocks, since they're kind of useful. I'm actually going to go ahead and place them right here, like that. Place a few. I guess it'll be, what, 3 blocks, kind of connecting to the center of this glass. So you might be wondering, why did you choose glass here? Why black stained glass? Well, the color of the glass doesn't have anything to do with it. I just think black stained glass is the best looking glass block. That's just my opinion. But underneath of the glass, I'm going to place the blocks that represent each corner. So it's kind of broken into 4 quadrants. Each quadrant is going to be commemorating accomplishment. So let's just say this is going to be the Ender Dragon slaying, Wither slaying, Guardian slaying, and then End City takeover. Something like that. And then each block that represents each one of those accomplishments, it's going to be placed underneath of the glass. So that kind of differentiates the segments a little bit. I think will work pretty good. So we got that. And what I'm actually going to do now, in fact, I'm going to drop down here. I think I'm going to, well, let's see. I probably shouldn't waste quartz blocks if they're not going to be visible. So let me go ahead and kind of take this up. I'll place a block right there and there. So that's 2. Do the same thing over here. And I'm going to be filling in the walls on the outside edge with some stone and some cobblestone, similar to what I did in season 2. It's going to be very similar to that, honestly. Very, very similar. So we need a little bit more of this. So let me go ahead and get some of that. And I'm just hoping that we're going to have enough quartz. I used about 2 or 3 stacks of the quartz already, just building like the part that was here already before we started the episode. So hopefully I'll have enough. This was all the quartz I have left. I used pretty much everything I had left here to fill this in. So hopefully it'll be enough. Alright, so in the middle I think I'm going to take it up like 2 blocks. Let me grab some slabs here. So what I'm going to be doing is placing the block monument. I'm going to have to take these from Anthony's. But basically the Ender Dragon egg. The 4 blocks will be the Ender Dragon egg, a sponge. What else do we get? Probably from the End City, I'll probably do like a purple block or something. I'm not exactly sure what I'll do for that. Maybe one of those lantern things that you get from the city. And then the Elder Guardian, I'll put a... Oh, no, we already talked about that. The sponge. Oh, yeah, for the Wither. I don't know, actually. I could put the beacon there. I don't know if that would be very good if it's not centralized. Beacons look a lot better centralized, so maybe I'll think of another block to commemorate that. But that's actually hasn't been done yet, so we can't even really talk about that. All right, let me actually grab a couple of more quartz blocks. We're going to place these through here. Sunset looks so pretty. I love it. So I'm going to place, again, a couple more quartz blocks, kind of wrapping this edge. And then those last few blocks in the corner here, these 4 blocks here, I'm not exactly sure I'm going to fill those. I might just make it like a little circle of quartz here. That might look the best. We'll do that. And that's going to be, what, like 8 blocks, I believe. So actually, that's going to leave us with... I just used that 32 perfectly. I guess I'll just fill in these last few blocks with some glass. Why not? I think that'll fit the area nicely. All right, let's do a quick time set 1. And on these corners here, I'm going to place some slabs on top of these here. Each one of these corner pillars that hold it up. So that kind of finishes up the platform, at least like the base design of it. Gonna quickly get rid of my crafting table here. Alright, so I'm actually gonna place a slab on top of that. And that kind of just completes this area. So here's what I'm gonna do next, guys. I'm gonna go underneath. I'm actually gonna place these blocks now. So Let's go ahead and get the prismarine out. Let's get the endstone bricks, the obsidian, and the netherrack. Those are the 4 materials that are going to represent each one of these accomplishments. So let's start off with obsidian, which will be representing the dragon. You might be wondering why obsidian. Well, you need to climb the obsidian pillars in order to take out the dragon's orbs, their health orbs. So I guess that makes sense. Obviously, the endstone bricks represent the end city. Pretty obvious there. Prismarine again, the ocean monument. Can't ask for a better block. I love prismarine blocks. They're so nice. So we'll do that. And then we're going to do some netherrack over here, which represents the wither, because you need to go into the into the nether in order to collect those blocks. And in fact, on these ones over here, should I put glowstone maybe? I think that would be a good idea to put glowstone there. I don't have that just yet, so I'm unfortunately not going to be able to do that right now. But I think that's actually a good idea to put glowstone there, so I'll do that. So the next thing I have to do is get some stairs. So I'm pretty much like out of quartz, which is kind of annoying. So I'm not going to be able to do that right now. But I at least will be able to get these walls filled in, so I'm going to start with that. So basically, I'm going to do kind of like a ring of stone wrapping around the interior of the bottom of this monument. So basically kind of wrapping around, and I'll connect it to the ground. Try not to make any mistakes like that where I misplace the block. And again, underneath of these blocks, I would like to place some stairs of quartz, but I'm like completely out at this point. So, well, I'm not completely out, but I have to go back to the nether, which I really don't want to have to do that. So hopefully I can, maybe go to the town and find some more. I'm sure somebody's got some quartz lying around in their chest, but then again, that is like the rarest block for us, since I've been using it so much on the mansion. It's been very sparse for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and get this kind of perimeter wrapped around with stone. So if you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's just going to connect to the ground and create this monument, so it's not just floating. I don't want it floating, so that's kind of like what I'm going for here. So I'll just kind of take a step back and show you guys what this looks like from a distance. But basically that stone is going to connect all the way to the mountain. So I'm actually just going to do that off camera, since it's going to take a little bit of time, and then I'll update you guys when it's done. Alright guys, it's actually the next day now. I ran out of time recording yesterday, so I'm back here at the mansion. Actually, I was just gathering some blocks that I could potentially use for this. I got some glowstone. I actually got some stone brick slabs I'm actually going to use. Some purple blocks, maybe use those, and I'm actually about to head back up there right now. Alright guys, so I'm actually inside of Anthony's original monument. So this is basically what I'm building. I'm just doing it a little bit different, and I'm just going to I'm here to gather some of the blocks I'm going to need for this. Right now the sponge actually isn't here. I don't know where that sponge is. I actually have no idea, so I'm going to have to find that. Over here we have the dragon egg, so I'm actually going to go ahead. I got to be careful with this, because I don't know what happens here if I break this. Do I have to break the... How does this work? Okay, that was a little risky. Anyway, got to be real careful with that dragon egg, since there's only one of those. And I'm also going to take this chorus fruit here. That might actually be kind of cool. Actually, in fact, hold on a second. Let me just try to soak touch this. What does this happen if I soak touch this? Oh, that's not good. How do you... Wait, do you plant these? How did you get it to grow? I have no idea, but I just messed this up. I'm really sorry about that. I guess I have some chorus fruit now. Let me go ahead and eat one of these actually. Just go warping. Wait, do these give you hunger? Oh, they do actually. Huh. Very interesting. But anyway, I am gonna have to find a way to fix that. I don't know how, but I'm gonna go back over to my monument right now and start placing down some of these materials. All right, guys, I'm back up here now. I did do quite a bit of work on this actually in between. Well, the last time you guys saw it. Sorry about the little jump cut. Again, I ran out of time yesterday to record this, so I just came on and kind of worked on it a little bit. I was able to gather enough quartz stairs to kind of finish off the side of this, as well as fill in the walls. I actually ran out of stone while I was up here, so I filled some of it in with cobblestone. And the reason why I have these stone brick slabs on me is so I can swap out some of the more stone and just make it like an assortment of bricks and slabs, and well, stone bricks and regular stone, and then also the cobblestone. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. What I need to do actually is find a way to connect the staircase up to the top, because as of right now it's not accessible. What I want to do is get up to the top of this, place some of these glowstone blocks. It's probably the best way to do it from right here, and also place some of these things. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off by placing the dragon egg, and I want to place this on the corner where they're right here. So this is the obsidian, so the dragon egg will remain right there. That is where the monument is going to be placed. just to give you guys an example, I'm actually going to do some placeholder blocks until I can find a better option. So let's do the prismarine there. Let's do a purple block right here. And then let's do a... Now let's do a nether brick. That's why I brought those up here. Right there. So those are going to be like the monument blocks. I might actually move them in a little bit, because they are pretty close to the middle. Maybe. And I was thinking about even putting the beacon in the center. It might not be the best spot for it, just because it's so far away from everything, so you really won't get the use out of it. But I think this is looking pretty good. I definitely think I need to move these out. I might actually switch out the block, you know, the pillar. I might actually put it here instead, just because I think it would be a better spot for it. But while I'm at that, actually, I go ahead and quickly silk touch these real quick. And I'm actually going to be placing glowstone underneath of these, so I wanted to kind of do that. And do it without breaking a block that I didn't want to break. Story of my life. There we go. Alright, and I'm going to break that last block there. So let me get out the glowstone and the dirt. So I'll just drop down in here, honestly, and just dig up. Place the glowstone. Place back the glass. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, I think I might end up eventually swapping this out, possibly. I don't know. Like, it's just something that I haven't decided on just yet, but I do like the overall theme of this. I think it's something that works. So, you know, I can't be upset. For some reason, I just could not fall in that hole. I swear, like in Minecraft, you fall in a hole when you don't want to, but if you're actually like purposely trying to fall in a hole, oh, it's impossible. Okay, so there we go. And then one more over here to kind of complete that. 4 glowstone blocks. And boom. All right, so that should add some nice lighting at nighttime. And that pretty much completes this. Like, this is done. I mean, it's not 100% done. I still need to add the correct blocks, but I mean, and actually complete it. We haven't even fought the wither yet, so I shouldn't even be commemorating this, but let me just go ahead and quickly get rid of this. And we'll take a step back and look at it. It's how I want it to be. There are a couple more things I want to add to it that I'm about to start here in a second. But let me just take a step back here and look at it again. Give you guys an idea of how this came together. So just think back to Season 2. Pretty similar to that. It's kind of just like a monument on the top of the mountain, but there's more to this though. I have 58 pillared quartz, got some extras. What I want to do is actually kind of create these pillars, like kind of surrounding the you know, the initial like monument. So this is gonna be a little bit tricky. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this, but I think I'm gonna do like 1, 2, 3 blocks away diagonally. So I'll place one here. I'll just take that up 3 blocks. So 3 blocks away diagonally from the pillared quartz corners. So 1, 2, 3. So right here. Okay. And then same thing over here as well. 3 blocks away diagonally. 1, 2, 3. Holy crap, look how far down this is going to go. That's going to be something I'm going to have to fix, but that's alright. It's just a start. Let me go and eat some food. Kind of want to see what it looks like up there with the glowstone. I think I'll go back up there. Actually, nope. I'd much rather see than more than anything else. And then over here as well, we're going to do 1, 2, 3 away from the edge. There we go. So those pillars are going to go up. And then from the center here, I'm going to do, let's see, this is going to go 1, 2, 3. So right here possibly. I think that will work. And I'm not going to have enough for this right now, I don't think. But I definitely want to give this a shot. Okay, so let's do 3 out from this. I think it's going to be like 1, 2, 3. So right here. So each one of these pillars is going to go up way past the top of the thing, and it's just going to kind of create this design. I'm not really sure what to call it or anything. So hopefully it'll actually like look good though. Right there, and then one last one over here. So, well, that's way too far down. So the first block will be there, second one there, third one here. So on this level, and to be 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now each one of these pillars is going to go up a decent amount. I think I'm going to have them go up maybe like 10 blocks past the top here. So, I mean, I'm going to need more quartz for this. Like 100% I'm going to need more. But at least this will be kind of like a start. So I might actually have to go gather some more for this, which is going to be a little annoying, but I think it'll be worth it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go do it right now. I want to actually do this right now. I want to complete this. I said I was going to complete it for the episode, so I'm not going to let you guys down. I'm actually going to go get some more quartz and try to finish this. I swear I hate traveling through the nether. Oh my god, it's so frustrating, man. It is just obnoxious. And look at this, guys. You see what I got to deal with trying to make these builds? Look at this. The quartz is on the side of the freaking hill. Unbelievable. Alright, finally, guys, like 2 hours later. What the heck? Oh my god, dude. Why you gotta be right here right now? Anyway, like 2 hours later, guys. Finally done with this freaking monument, okay? So, went to the nether, got a bunch more quartz. I think that's the last time I'm going to the nether, which actually, like, makes me really happy, because there's nothing I despise more than, you know, trying to scaffold across, you know, the nether, trying to get quartz. But anyway, I finished all the pillars. I added some monuments to the top. So the theme for the whole inspiration for this build is Arbiter's Grounds from Zelda, the mirror chamber. So if you never played that game, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you have, you might see it a little bit. It's kind of like the inspiration for it. And it's done now, so it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be to get all these pillars. And also, by the way, I came in and did a little bit more, you know, I kind of started to build a little staircase that connects up to here. I also fixed this. It's finally done. So I really like this. I'm really glad the way it turned out. I'll probably fix this staircase a little bit since it's basically just floating. It looks really bad, actually. This was like the last thing I did like a little bit ago, and yeah, it doesn't look very good. So I'm probably going to fix that a little bit. But other than that, though, I think it looks really good from the front. Finally was able to gather enough quartz to finish it. I'll probably do a little bit of like a montage of like maybe like a speed up of me doing some of the building, because I do have it recorded. I don't know if I'll add it or not. You know, of me putting the pillars in. I was going to like commentate over it, and then it was like really getting boring. So I was like, I'll just maybe make like a montage out of it or something like that, depending on how long this video turns out in the editing process. But that's gonna do it, guys, for the monument at the top of the hill. I'm really happy with this. I thought this turned out really good. You know, it's gonna be even better once, you know, the actual blocks are on the top of it. But as far as just like this cool building at the top of the mountain, you know, this is exactly what I wanted. This is perfect. This is exactly what I imagined in my head. So I'm really happy about it. And hopefully you guys will like it. So that will conclude episode 32. Finally concluded. Man, this took me forever to record this video. It'll finally be over now. And next episode, guys, is going to be episode 33, where I'm going to be building something inside my house for the finale. So stay tuned for that. And then episode 34 and episode 35, down the road a little bit, we'll have the guys on, and we're going to be doing some stuff. So next couple episodes should be quite eventful here. And damn, that looks really good from a distance. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. It's been Dangeles. Give this video a like if you did enjoy it. Took a lot of building this episode, but I finally got it done. It looks great. And thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.